I'm meteorologist Nicholas Reboso live in our Gulf Stream Center. We are talking about more storms that are rolling through the area, but the good thing is right now we have no active warnings in the Fox 10 viewing area. We do have a tornado watch that continues though. We're going to be leaving the radar up and I'm going to be hopping in and out regularly. I also have access to the comments so I can see them right here. Please check in with us and let us know what's going on. I have a couple reminders for you, very important reminders. And I'll actually pull this up as well. Right now we have a squall line moving through the area with some strong thunderstorms as well. This thunderstorm will likely be producing potentially damaging winds. So with that, we want you to be able to send in your photos and videos of the damage so we can show them on Fox 10 News Good Day Gulf Coast this morning. We are going to have team coverage this morning, and we wanted to be able to share them on social media. The best way to do that is send it through the apps. Send it through the Fox 10 weather app. Send it through the news app. Or you can go to fox10tv.com and do it there. I'll take this full screen for you. That is how you submit your photos if you have any damage to report. Also, monitoring the comments, please let us know about any power outages as well. Love to hear that. All right. So I'm going to leave that up for a little bit more. Get the Fox 10 weather app. You can submit your photos there. I know we're beginning to get a lot of questions about when does this get out of here. So we're going to address that in 1 second. I'm going to leave that graphic up there. I got to grab one more thing out of this. And then we'll be ready to go. So once again, make sure you can submit your photos and videos to us here at Fox 10 News by going to the Fox 10 weather app, Fox 10 News app, and submitting it there. We have an active line of thunderstorms that will be moving in, has moved in, I should say, into the Fox 10 News viewing area. And we will be taking a look at Futurecast in a second here. But first, let's get to the live radar. Here is the live radar as of 3:24 this morning. We have a very dry area right now with no rain from Mobile County, Baldwin County. Some parts of northern Baldwin County have some light rain. A good chunk of Escambia County, Florida, not dealing with rain. However, we have this large squall line that is moving towards Mobile County, Baldwin County. So right now, places like Jackson County, George County, and Greene County in Mississippi dealing with rain, some strong winds. This will continue to move off to the east. It's moving at about 30 miles per hour or so. There are no severe thunderstorm warnings ongoing with this at this time. In fact, we have no active warnings in the area. However, we have very strong winds ongoing across the area with wind gusts quite high. So that's one thing we're dealing with. But let's take a look at the line in motion now. We have a squall line producing strong winds that's moving through the area. Very soon it will be making its way into western Mobile County, places around Big Creek Lake, places in South Mobile County, close to the Mississippi state line. If you are close to the Mississippi state line in Mobile County, get ready for storms. Also, if you are in Washington County right now, are dealing with thunderstorms, are dealing with thunderstorms right now. That will be moving into Clark County very soon. In fact, parts of Clark County are already seeing rain. If you are in Monroe County, you have thunderstorms ongoing right now. You have a little while till you get to the main line that comes through. If you are east of I-65, meaning Conecuh County, Escambia County, even into places like all the way stretching to Dothan, you've still got a few thunderstorms that you're dealing with, and you're going to have the main line that comes through later tonight. And then if you are in the Florida Panhandle, you are still under a severe weather threat for the possibility of some strong supercell thunderstorms, and those could be strong. We are watching those very closely in this high shear environment that we have. All right, we're going to get to the Futurecast right now and take a look at this. And I'm going to let it run all the way through there, and then I'm going to kind of take it back. So as you can see, by tomorrow, we will likely go sunny at some points. So by 1 o'clock tomorrow, we are sunny. But let's pull this back and go hour by hour in Futurecast. So get a close look at this. This is 3:30. How about 4 a.m. going through downtown Mobile, going through the Delta, all the way up through Clark County? Possibly some strong winds with this. 4:30, Baldwin County, Monroe County, Places like Atmore, Spanish Fort, Robertsdale, Summerdale, Silver Hill, Magnolia Springs, Fairhope. How about 5 o'clock for Alberta, Foley, Lillian, Pensacola, Milton, Pace, Gonzales, up to Jay, Florida, getting towards Bruton, Evergreen. How about 6 o'clock? Escambia, Santa Rosa, Okaloosa counties. Milton, getting towards places, it'll be Navarre. You'll be getting towards Crestview at that point, getting towards Niceville at that point, and exiting Escambia, Conecuh counties in Alabama. 7 a.m., Okaloosa County, Destin, Fort Walton Beach. 8 a.m., out of the Fox 10 viewing area. So that is the timing there for this line. You see those showers behind it? We'll keep some showers around until around 10, 11 o'clock before we go mostly sunny and cooler, and much cooler later today. And we'll talk more about that on Good Day Gulf Coast. So once again, here's Futurecast. 4 a.m., Mobile, points north all the way to Jackson, Grove Hill. 4:30, Baldwin County, all the way up to Monroe County, getting into Escambia counties. Pensacola, 5:30, 6 o'clock. Crestview, 6:30, getting close to 7. That's the timing with Futurecast. So that's the deal right there. I'm going to go on this spiel real quick, so if you'll forgive me and allow me to do this. One thing that we talk about a lot during severe weather, which is a very important thing, is we show maps all the time. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning that's been issued. We show maps all the time. And it is vital that you know where you are on a map. Because when I showed that Futurecast, I was naming as many communities as I could easily, just kind of off the top of my head. But I needed to be able to look at the map and kind of tell, okay, I'm in this general area. A lot of us need refreshers on this sometimes because we have GPSs with turn-by-turn directions and it just kind of tells us where to go. Open that app, you can open the weather app, you can any app with a map, Google Maps, Apple Maps, and just take a look at your surrounding area, know which county you're in, know what cities are around you. That makes your job a lot easier when you're watching a severe weather event roll through. So just something, a little speech there about making sure you know where you are on the map. It's an important thing. It's an important thing to do as we have severe thunderstorms rolling through the area. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. It has been issued. Let's talk about it. Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for now. It looks like portions of Mobile, George Green, Washington, getting into Baldwin. It has that tornado possible tag on it. We could see a brief spin-up tornado. The severe thunderstorm warning will continue into 4:15 a.m. The severe thunderstorm associated with the line, the main squall line, these storms are moving east at 35 miles per hour. The potential for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Some of the text of the warnings, we could see some damage with these as it moves off to the east. We talked about the timing in Futurecast, but now I'm going to show you timing in a different way here. This storm is moving east at around 35 miles per hour. So we're going to take this and do the fancy squall track on it. East around 35. And here are some estimated arrival times for the front leading edge of this is the front leading edge of that squall line. So Pascagoula at 3:36 a.m., 3:44 at Chunchula, 3:50 at Mount Vernon, 4:03 at Saraland, 4:09 the Tensas, 4:15 Mobile, that would be downtown Mobile, 4:30 at Bay Minette. So those are the arrival times right now. So that is what we're tracking at this point. Also some strong winds going on as well. This is something that we expected. We knew that we would have a squall line moving through at this point, and that is what we were seeing. Also some strong winds ongoing. Thankfully, we have had these thunderstorms kind of stay within their boundaries. A lot of these thunderstorms that we have ahead of the line, ahead of that red area that you saw, those thunderstorms that you see on the right side of your screen, those have stayed generally below severe limits. We had a couple tornado warnings that we dealt with, but so far we have been good. Now we're dealing with the squall line. This is, remember, the back half of the thing. Some people talked about a second round that was coming through. That is exactly what we're dealing with, and it is going to be tracking through the area. Let's take Futurecast one more time here and roll through it. As you can see, by 6 a.m., areas like Pensacola, getting into Milton, Crestview, that is when the line moves through. Then it exits our area probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock. This forecast model is doing a really good job. I'm going to start it back at the beginning for you. Here's 3:30, where it is pretty close to now. Around 4 o'clock, getting towards Mobile. Then, by 5 o'clock, areas Mobile County, Washington County, Jackson, George, Greene counties, all of those areas will be clear. Essentially, when this line passes you, that is when you will be clear. When the main squall line passes, that is when you will be in the clear, and you can go about your day. However, if you are to the east of this line, you will still be under the gun as it is moving towards you. Remember, this line is moving from west to east. By 5 a.m., places like Atmore stretching up to eastern Monroe County, Evergreen, places like that along I-65. No travel on I-65 probably at that point. It'll be a little rough. By 6 a.m., places east of Pensacola, Gulf Breeze, getting to Milton. That'll be east of Pace, kind of getting into the more unpopulated areas in in the forested areas in northeastern and eastern Santa Rosa counties. And it'll also be getting to the eastern portions of Escambia County, Alabama, Connecticut County, Alabama. That'll be east of I-65. By 6 a.m., Baldwin County will likely be all clear. Monroe County will also likely be all clear. By around 8 o'clock, I think we'll be able to breathe. So that is going to be the story for us there. Let's go back to live radar. Once again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued for Mobile County, Baldwin County, the southern portions of Washington County. This severe thunderstorm warning continues until 4:15 a.m. with the potential of thunderstorms producing winds of up to 60 miles per hour. Now, will everybody get 60-mile-per-hour winds? Probably not, but it's going to be a rowdy one as it passes. Right now, elsewhere across the area, if you are in Baldwin County, if you are in Escambia County, Florida, Alabama, places like Atmore, Bruton, Pensacola, Fairhope, Foley, Spanish Fort, Daphne, Bay Minette, Alberta, Lillian, Grand Bay, Mobile. Right now, you've got nothing going on, but this line will be making its way to you at some point. So that's something that we're going to be watching very, very closely. I know a lot of us are ready to go to sleep, ready for this to be over. It's been a long event, but it is almost there. We have that line moving through. In fact, we are very, very close. Places like Leakesville, it'll be very close to an all clear very soon. Very close to an all clear very soon. In fact, I will go ahead and say, if you are in Leakesville proper, this is going to be an all clear. Places like Sand Hill. So Greene County, Mississippi is getting very close to being completely all clear here. If you are in Coffeyville, if you are in Millry, if you are in Yarbo, I'm very close to calling an all clear there as well. State line, all clear, as in the community state line. Hattiesburg, all clear. Biloxi, you're getting close to an all clear. So that's what we're dealing with right now. A lot of wind ongoing as well right now with this storm. Let's take a look at it. We're going to look at the current wind speed. This is going to be the sustained wind speed, and then we'll go in with the wind gusts. Wind speed sustained at 31 miles per hour at Mobile Regional Airport, 26 in Fairhope, 23 in Gulf Shores, 24 in Pensacola, 26 in Destin, 29 in Crestview. Then the wind gusts. They are very strong. In fact, at Crestview right now, as of the latest observation, we have a wind gust of an incredible 60 miles per hour. 35 in Pensacola, 31 at the Fairhope Airport, Mobile Regional Airport gusting to 49. We have very strong winds ongoing across the area. We also have warm temperatures. This has been a warm front that's pushed warm air into the area, and look at the current temperatures. We are in the 70s. We were in the 50s earlier. In fact, yesterday we were in the 40s. It was very, very cold, but now the warm air has pushed in, providing fuel for these thunderstorms, and that's what we're dealing with. However, colder air will be behind this main line. That's colder, stable air. The sensor in Hattiesburg has gone up, but take a look at this, 54 in Meridian, 52 in Jackson, Alexandria, Louisiana. How about 47? So once this thing passes, in fact, Leakesville has calmed down finally. Meredith mentioning that. Once this thing calms down, once this line passes, then you're going to start getting into those cooler temperatures. So that's what we have right now. Let's go back into the Futurecast, and we'll time things out for you. How about 4:45, 5 o'clock, getting out or getting to places like Foley, pretty much along 59 in Baldwin County. Atmore stretching up to Evergreen, a squall line, potentially producing damaging winds, strong winds. 6 a.m., Santa Rosa County, eastern Escambia, eastern Conecuh County. Getting into Okaloosa County by 6:30 and 7 o'clock, it'll be pushing through Okaloosa County. By 8 o'clock, I think this thing is out of here. That is Futurecast. That was Futurecast. Now let's look at live radar. We have a severe thunderstorm warning that continues for Baldwin County, Mobile County, southern Washington County, even Georgia and Greene counties in Mississippi until 4:15 a.m. for the potential of a thunderstorm that could produce some strong winds with this. What we're going to do right now, we've been looking at reflectivity, which is radar as in rain. As you can see in the green, that is light rain, the yellow is moderate rain, the red is heavy rain. It does not show us wind. However, we can kind of get ideas of what the wind would be like looking at these signatures, looking at the appearance of the radar. Sometimes the reflectivity picture that we're looking at can take a certain appearance, and we're looking very closely at some of these signatures. Right now, not seeing any bowing segments exactly, but we're looking at the possibility of some areas of stronger winds in Jackson County specifically, kind of looking at that there. Also getting now Big Creek Lake, probably going to get some strong winds very, very soon. That's just looking at the radar signature with the reflectivity, which shows rain, radar returns. Now I'm going to switch products here, and we are going to look at the radar velocity. Think of velocity as in wind. This is what we're dealing with right now. I'm going to switch between a couple versions of velocity to look at the wind. And as you can see, in the green, what this is very strong winds moving in this direction. All that green. That is strong winds moving in that direction. We also have very strong winds moving in this direction ahead of the line. Now I'm going to turn on the rain. We have winds out of the south at Mobile Regional Airport right now. But in Lucedale, your winds are going to start to turn out of the northwest. So that's the change in wind that we have right now. There's going to be a sharp wind change as this strong squall line moves through. Now getting into Mobile County, places like Big Creek Lake, Wilmer. Going to be getting into Sims at some point soon. Communities in North Mobile County, Gulf Crest, Chanchula, Georgetown, Sims, Wilmer, Big Creek Lake. all about to get the rain soon. If you are north of Grand Bay and north of I-10, kind of those rural areas there, you will be getting rain very, very soon. It's probably already light rain starting there. So once again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning that continues for Mobile, Baldwin County, Washington County as well. Now we are watching very closely. There's a lot of little notches in this line. You see these little waves, if you will. There's one right there. There's one right there. There's almost a little one right there. And almost as quickly as I draw them, they go away. There's always the possibility that we see small spin-ups in these severe thunderstorms. That is why this severe thunderstorm warning that we have ongoing right now in Mobile County, that is why this severe thunderstorm warning has what we call a tornado possible tag on it, because we could see a very quick spin-up tornado embedded in the line. So we are just watching very closely for that. These are very loud thunderstorms as well, producing plenty of lightning, as we can see on our storm tracker as well. So once again, areas in western Mobile County now getting heavy rain, possibly some strong winds there. It is also very windy very much elsewhere, all the way stretching from Mobile to Daphne. I bet the Bayway Causeway is quite rough right now. Just hitting Wilmer with heavy rain and lightning. That makes complete sense. That's what we're seeing. So Wilmer's right here, and to show you the reflectivity, remember that's what we're showing, heavy rain. All that red you see there, that's heavy rain being picked up by the radar at Mobile Regional Airport. So very heavy rain, probably very windy going on right now. If you are in downtown Mobile, midtown Mobile, West Mobile, you're about to get it soon. Places like the airport, we're very soon on that. But if you are in midtown Mobile, you've got a little bit more time before this thing gets to you. Let me get a storm track on this for us. I'm keeping a really close eye on some of those little rotation spots on the line. They're just catching my eye. These are some rough arrival times. Chinchula, now. Mount Vernon, 3:56. Saraland, 4:05. Mobile, as in downtown Mobile, at 4:18. So what this is, a quick reminder, this is a severe thunderstorm. That means winds of 58 miles per hour or greater possible in this thunderstorm. That does not mean everywhere in Mobile County is going to see that. That does not mean everywhere in Mobile County is going to see that. But it means that there is a likelihood, there's a very good possibility that some areas in this severe thunderstorm warning will see some very strong winds. So that's why they have issued that severe thunderstorm warning. And you know, this is, I know I've actually seen a lot tonight on our comments just about people saying, you know, this is a bit of a scary thing. And weather can be scary, but as long as you're staying informed, and if you're watching this, you're doing the right thing, staying informed. And that's the best thing you can do to keep yourself safe. That's the simple story right there. If you follow the rules, if you made sure that you had ways to get warnings tonight, then that's the right thing you could do, and you can rest easy knowing that you're being informed, and we're over here working to make sure that you're staying informed as well. So this is what we're dealing with right now. Very strong, severe thunderstorm, very heavy rain, lots of lightning with this pushing through Mobile County right now. This is probably, we're going to have to wrap this thing up soon because we're going to be going on with Good Day Gulf Coast very soon with Michael White, and I will be standing by helping him. Michael White's out there right now preparing. But this will probably be going through Mobile then, so it's going to be something to watch very, very closely. So Midtown Mobile, Downtown Mobile, Grand Bay, get ready for some rain and possibly some stronger wind moving on in. So once again, Just kind of watching the comments here, you know. A lot of us just waiting for this to pass through. That is very true. But yeah, so right now, by the way, Fairhope 444, Bay Minette 434 for this line moving through here. So that's what we have. I'll take this full so you can see those arrival times. And we have a tornado warning, and so it looks like we have a tornado warning that has been issued because of one of these spin-ups in the line. Let's take a look at this real quick. We're about to go to Fox 10 on air. We will do that in a second, but I want to go ahead and give you a heads up. We have a tornado warning that has just been issued, and it looks like this will include areas like downtown Mobile, very close to the airport, very close to the University of South Alabama. This tornado warning has been issued and will continue until 4:15 in the morning. I will be back. We are going to hit air on Fox 10, and we will be restarting this live stream in just a second.